Hey guys, happy Friday. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Carrie Merriam, the founder of Strength and Surrender. So welcome back, tribe members. If you're brand new to my page, make sure you click below and hit the subscribe button. Every week, every Friday, you are going to be getting inspiration right to your door to move intention into action. And that's what we're really talking about these 3 weeks together. So if you weren't with me last Friday, make sure you go back and check that video out because it's step one on really how to move intention into action. We all have these incredible grand ideas, these amazing things that we want to accomplish in our life. But when we go to achieve them, there's usually some things that hold us back from ever starting in the first place, or we start and we fail, so we just give up. Right? So how can you really shift out of creating the vision and making the vision into reality, making your dreams actually happen? So that's what we're talking about the 3 weeks together. Last week, we talked about step one, which is honest self-reflection. Before you really move ahead and are able to understand what you really want in your life, you have to get so quiet, so real, and so honest about what's actually holding you back. So one of the examples that I used last Friday, and I think it's so important, is that when you wake up in the morning, are you saying fuck yes to life? Are you so excited? Are you ready to get your day? Are you fueled by your purpose and your passion that's emanating from your heart? Are you really clear on what the vision is? Or are you distracting yourself with all of the to-do lists, all of the tasks that you need to get completed? Are you distracting yourself by waking up and getting on your cell phone right away? How are you feeling every single day? How's your energy? How's your sleep? How's your mood? So when we take the opportunity to really sit back, quiet the mind, and take an honest self-reflection, we have this beautiful chance to truly understand what we need and the habits and the patterns that we've created within our day-to-day experiences to then start to decide what we need to shift away from. Maybe that's altering our diet or incorporating a daily meditation class so we can get really clear on the vision. We can get really clear and understand why we want the intention to move into action. And that, my friends, starts first by reflecting, really looking at yourself, where you are in this moment, what's your energy around it, what's your feelings towards it, why do you want it, what are you going to do when you get it, how will you feel once you accomplish that? So really take some time to go back, go through that video, and give yourself permission to just tap in and really self-reflect honestly. Yeah, that's going to help feed this next step. Okay, the next step is so important as well. I mean, all the steps are really important. Honestly, these 3 steps are really simple and straightforward, but they do require a lot of work. They require a lot of truth on your part. So step 2, here it is. It is uncovering your excuses, aka your fears, your belief, the bullshit rules that you've decided to live by. And this takes a lot of work. This, again, that self-reflection piece is so important as step 1 to move into step 2, because if the mind's quiet and you're clear, clarity reigns power. When you're really clear, then you can start to recognize what comes up in the moment, what's actually holding you back. So you're stepping out of this unconscious space into the conscious, right? Into really understanding what's holding you back. What are you fearful of? What are your beliefs, right? And our beliefs can mean anything. For example, the longest time, I don't know where this came from. It's taken me 33 years on this planet to try to uncover and peel back the layer of this onion of why I never thought I was skinny enough. Seriously, it's still something that the back of my mind says. And I know it has a lot to do with how I was raised and how the culture is in America and all of the social media influences, because beliefs truly are just habitual things that we have ingrained within our bodies. So we've heard them over and over and over and over again. So my belief was you have to be X to be healthy. You have to, because of how the media is portrayed what it is to be healthy, what it is to be skinny and fit and all these things. I don't know. No need to go on a tangent. But when you uncover your beliefs, when you get to understand the core of how you are of what you truly believe, then you can start to say, you know what, this belief doesn't serve me anymore. And that's huge, to be able to take a step back and really open up to understanding the beliefs that you are living by. Because however you feel, that's fueling your life. If you wake up every single day and you believe, man, life is happening for me, or say you wake up every single day and you're like, life is really challenging. They're two completely polar opposite belief systems. So you could imagine the energy that comes from one of those beliefs and the other when you're waking up and saying, fuck yeah to life. Life is automatically opening up because you're seeing opportunities everywhere. You're seeing potential everywhere, where the other individual that's waking up and saying, like, life is really hard. When you're constantly telling yourself life is really hard, guess what? You're going to see everything in your life that's really hard. You're going to notice the things that are challenging, and you're going to put more energy into the things that are challenging, which is then going to make life more challenging. Like attracts like. So how you perceive the world, what you truly believe, what your potential is, will shift everything. It will completely change the game. So we have to get clear. We have to understand the fears that are holding us back, the excuses that are stopping us from moving into action. Whatever you believe, whatever you focus on, controls your life. And I know this is really hard work. This is like shadow work. Like, you have to sit in the shit to grow. Literally. That's one of my favorite things to say. You have to sit. You have to sit in the shit to grow. Because without understanding all of the things that you believe, like why you don't think you're worth it, or pretty enough, or strong enough, like those are like deep rooted beliefs. You have to get to the understanding the root of those beliefs and tear that shit down so you can lift yourself back up. That's empowerment. That's clarity. That's everything you possibly need. And again, it's not easy work. This isn't overnight. And you might be saying, okay, Carrie, how do I start to ask myself these questions to break down my belief system? And I created this incredible 3-day challenge. So if you go over to carriemerriam.com and hit the join button, you're going to get this automatically for free. And guess what? You don't need to do the challenge. If you want to do the challenge, awesome, but you don't need to do it. But within that 14-page ebook, there is a full section on just this, on breaking down your belief system. So you'll go through a full questionnaire and understand really what's holding you back. And again, once you understand what your fears are, what your limiting beliefs are, then you can decide, I don't want to have these beliefs anymore. Then you can really move into the next phase. And we're going to talk about that final phase next week. So make sure you stay tuned. Again, subscribe below if you haven't already, and check back in next week, where I am going to tell you the third simple. The steps are simple, right? But the work's not simple. The third simple step. So you can shift your intention, your vision, your manifestation into action. Stay tuned. Thank you guys again so much for joining. Please comment below. Let me know if this is resonating with you. Let me know what you think about the 3-day challenge. And as always, lots of love. Keep up the incredible work, and know that you are worth it. You are worth it for this change. Allow that to be your new belief. Much love, my friends.